Hey there, I just thought of sharing the experience I obtained from the path I traveled to understand spirituality. So, the moment I say spirituality, that doesn't mean that the whole content will be of something about religious belief or a specific technique I practice or something I indirectly make you to follow some community. No, I won't be doing all those things. This is just the process of understanding, and we will not reach a definite destination. We all are part of this universe, and each and every one of us are unique and travel in our own path. But at the same time, we all are one and the same when viewed from the bigger picture. We as individuals are living in this very moment so that the universe can maintain its stability. In this series, we do not connect spirituality with any proven facts or scientific concepts. As in this vast universe, with so many parameters, nothing can be proved. We know that deep inside our heart, but we refuse to accept it. Most of the time, what is comprehensible by our mind can never be expressed in words or equations. What one may think as real will not be a reality to another person. But that's okay. That is what makes us unique. Reality need not to be accepted by everyone. After all, the whole reality, what we are living in, is just a stubborn illusion, as said by Albert Einstein. The same is also said by the man who walks across the streets with barefoot, torn clothes, and has no place to stay. But we think of him as some madman who lost his control in this reality. We are always deceived by the illusion of appearance. The delusions of our mind can only be removed by questioning ourselves. We always question ourselves with the expectation of our desired answer as the outcome. If that is the case, we always fall in our own trap. Whenever we face the situation without being honest to our own self, the situation repeats itself again and again until we acknowledge our ignorance. The repetition of the situation stills the time. Here, the time I mentioned is not the physical time but the mental time. Deep within us, we know we are just passing the lifetime, repeating our day-to-day activities as robots. But our mind has not moved an inch. So, we are passing only the physical time, but the mental time is the same. We think something is restricting us, something we cannot define and cannot be conveyed to others. We force ourselves to find it, and after quite some years passed, we completely bury the questions with whatever answers which are convincing to us, and again we repeat what we repeated. Remember, always the universe is hearing us. No matter what we are, who we are, where we are. The universe I mentioned here is not somewhere deep inside the space, or at a dimension where we can only reach by means of meditation or psychedelics. Universe is you and all the things around you. It is simple, right? The truth is always simple. It is so simple, and that's why we do not accept it. We, at every moment, communicate with the universe in every action we do. The universe is replying to us, but we do not acknowledge it. And the ultimate beauty is, the universe communicates with each and every one of us in a unique way of how each and every one can understand. As individuals, we never speak to the universe in the same way. I remember a person once said that She somehow knows the center of gravity of every object the moment she touches it. Knowing that, she places the object in the position when, viewed by others, it seems the objects are not properly placed or might fall if not carefully handled. She claimed that at no point her judgment went wrong. All these days, she does this unconsciously, and she found that she is capable of interacting with the objects in this unique way only after she was informed by other person. All of us conceive the universe in our own way, but we become conscious of our own action only when an external force makes us to realize. It is always said by the sages that in the path to enlightenment, a person will not intend to understand how all the things in the universe works. Instead, the person ultimately understands how his own doings or actions that he was performing unconsciously throughout his lifetimes brought him to reach to this point of awareness. In the end, we meet ourselves and we understand that which prevents us from being ourselves is only us. Encountering ourselves at the end of the road liberates our beliefs towards our understanding and leaves us into emptiness. Emptiness is always associated with the sorrow, loneliness, and so on. But being in the presence of emptiness without tagging any emotions with it opens the door of your heart and expands the mind into many folds, makes you to explore and understand this plane of existence from different dimensions. A complete understanding of yourself entices you with the universe in every action you do. Actually, when you reach a certain point of awareness, you see how the very reality that you are living is just the process of rendering everything around you to make it comprehensible by your consciousness. We live in our own world, but we always question our world, what we created. We always ask ourselves with so many questions, such as what we are doing, what is our purpose of life, and the most important question we always ask ourselves when we sit alone is that what is all this play that is going around us? And why is it happening? Is there a bigger purpose for the universe? So are we here to fulfill their needs? Actually, we do not need answers for these questions. A question well understood does not need to be answered. Here, we are in the path of understanding the gravity of the question we ask to ourselves. Here, we travel to find what we are not and enlighten ourselves from ourselves.